Okay, we are here with the Donkey Kong Bananza Direct. We should be starting soon, apparently, right now. This music is pretty nice. Pretty. Did I just say pretty? That's weird. Oh, it's a little rock friend thing that I believe that like gives Donkey Kong his power-ups. It does look like a really fascinating game, to be honest. Do they have like banana hair? And that looks like a big old banana beard. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say like the colors looked a little bit off, but hello, Pauline. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Golden Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep.
This game, I will say, does look pretty damn amazing.
As his adventure begins, DK
And I don't get the hate for like the Donkey Kong redesign. I don't mind it.
It's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline.
And Pauline's feet, more importantly. I'm kidding.
Pauline wants to find a way back home.
She looks so young. She looks like a child.
Wits of the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure.
But yeah, this game is very giving off like Mario Odyssey vibes, which I wouldn't surprise that's what they're going for.
Scenery
Jump
and climb through each environment. Using
that
his
is cool.
incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But that's not all. You can smash.
Yeah, they showed this off during the Nintendo Direct back then. I do like the aspect of just like being able to completely destroy the environment.
You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas known as Banandium gems. More on those later.
I'm already predicting there's going to be people like Donkey Kong Bananza, but I destroy every map to the maximum.
Punch. So set off a chain reaction and see what happens.
Yeah, what might happen?
Dive punch. Or detect hidden objects using sonar.
That's kind of cool.
You
I like
can
that.
even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear
Clever.
off. Swing.
Your arm? No. My arm
Grab
now.
a chunk and swing it to attack. Chunk jump. Use
Oh,
a
that
chunk
sounds
to
cool.
double jump. This will help you reach new heights.
Yeah, they're just showing off what you can do with like any chunks you pull out of a
Throwing
wall
a
or whatever.
gold, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up.
Oh my god, that's incredible. I like that very much.
This lets you ride on chunks.
Surf's up.
Speed up and aim for smaller enemies to knock them away.
Kind of look like choo-choos a little bit.
Music.
But yeah, so far
You
this
never
is
know what you'll discover in the underground world.
definitely seemed like Mario Odyssey for sure. Which there's nothing wrong with it. Mario Odyssey was a fantastic game.
So carve your own path with DK's abilities.
I am interested to see where this game is going to go. That is a big old watermelon.
The many layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants.
What I want to know is there's going to be like any featured characters of like, you know, previous games, like
Some
Diddy
are
Kong, for
mysterious
example,
and aren't too bothered
maybe
by
Cranky?
DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong
Hey,
and
it's
his companion Rambi
talk about Cranky,
are
there he is, and also
venturing through
Rambi.
the layers of the world.
Bananza. Roll credits.
By learning their Bananza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special.
I do wonder why the choice to make Pauline look so young. Oh, Donkey Kong be hulking out. Holy shit.
Smash as much as possible with the powerful Kong Bananza. DK can transform into a zebra. He's as speedy as he is striped. He can even breeze over water.
So you basically can become like the elders. Zebra running over the water is cool. Or I guess you're really speedy.
Zebra Bananza.
So else.
He can also turn into an ostrich. A flying ostrich. Spread your wings and soar through the sky.
This is almost starting to remind me of like
You can use updrafts to gain more air.
a little bit of Banjo-Kazooie.
Then drop
Like, you know,
bombs from
or if you remember where you could like turn into like the transformations from Mumbo Jumbo. I was gonna say Mojo Jojo. That's a completely different thing.
Bonanza transformations don't last forever, though.
That makes sense.
You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Bananergy.
Banana juice. I like those. I hate that term already.
So get creative and use them as you adventure to the planet core.
You know, I think Donkey Kong took a lesson or two from
Standing in our
Maui.
hero's way, above ground and below.
Anyway, there's Mojo
Donkey
Jojo.
Kong, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole
He
company.
reminds me of someone. I just can't remember
This
what.
nefarious crew is responsible for the banana stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle. And
Say
they're
bye to
headed
the bananas.
straight down to the planet core.
Huh. So essentially, you're just going to be on the planet and you're going to be going downwards, further into the planet.
So use all the power at your disposal to take on a host
Because that's
of
what I get from
powerful
it.
foes.
Good dodge. Look, it's a multi-banana.
Giant sinkholes will open.
Yeah, okay, so
clearing
we
a
are
path
going
to the lower
further and
layers of
further
the
down
underground
into the
world.
planet. What is music? So nostalgic.
Banandium gems.
I don't think I like everything being like banan something.
Walls. You can also
That
obtain
is
these gems
so
by
very much
completing
Odyssey,
challenges
the
in
way that
ruins
was like-
found throughout your adventure.
Let's head back for a second. Like the way this is phrased here, this is like, that is so Odyssey. Once again, not a bad thing.
Challenges include time-limited
I love
battles,
this music.
courses where you'll need clever solutions, side-scrolling stages, and more.
Oh, to really throw some in of that nostalgia, that is
Keep
incredibly
your eyes
well
peeled
made.
to find
I
the
love that.
Banandium gems.
But yeah, like if I am gonna get a Nintendo Switch at some point because I don't have it yet, this is a game where I would buy. This be one of the first games I'd buy for sure.
You'll gain skill points. These can
Skill
be
points,
used
huh?
to increase stats
So,
such as your
increase
max
health, punch
or
power.
the destructive power of your punches. Power
Or
up Donkey
collecting.
Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further
I like
away.
that.
There are all sorts of items to find as you explore. Banandium
that a
chips are
house?
shaped like slices of banana,
Banana
and
chips.
they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange. These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold. You can exchange gold
What?
for
They're
useful
gold?
items at the stuff
Shocking.
shop. There are fossils too.
What Pokemon is
You
going to be
can
in
trade
them?
these for different.
Oh, that's fun. I really like having like
Just open the closet
customizability with
and customize
costumes.
the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline.
I hope they're gonna have like, just because I think people would love it, is where you could like go back to the old style Donkey Kong. I think that would be very much appreciated. And I can't really think of any like throwbacks for like costumes they might have to other games. They might have like the 2-player thing, which I think I already saw was like the tie being yellow and red instead of like red and yellow. Because like with Odyssey, for example, you had like Luigi outfit, Waluigi, Wario, the 8-bit Mario at some point, and all other kinds of costumes like referencing back to old games.
Or even change up your fur color. No look is too much for Donkey Kong, or too little. Almost every article of clothing comes with its own benefits, so mix and match your look to suit the situation. Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful for finding collectibles.
That does sound
You can
pretty
also see
useful.
which fossils and Banandium gems you've collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion.
So there's a
There's
total of
plenty more to do
160
in the
gems. I'm not sure
underground
that
world
for
when
just for the
adventuring.
level.
Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed. And enjoy listening to tunes with the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies. When it comes to moving between
I heard the
layers,
DK rap there. I heard you.
subterranean eels have your back. These elevators will help
Shout
you
out to
easily
Grant
move
Kirkhope
between
for
layers
the
you
DK rap.
visited at any time.
Or
And if you get
all the
lost,
old school
no
rare
need to
games.
worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Sorry, did they say teleport? Oh, it is actually called teleport. What the fuck? Why is it called teleport? That's weird.
You can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics.
I've really started to get an appreciation for photo mode.
Get a photo like this or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately to buddy up in local co-op play. As Pauline, you can unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain.
Playing as Cappy wasn't bad, but it was definitely underwhelming.
Even tough enemies don't stand a chance.
Sorry, was that like the music from like the hammer from Donkey Kong?
This game also supports game share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their own system.
Sick.
Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using game share via game chat.
That is also very sick. Because I can't remember. I believe with Odyssey, it used to be that you had to be like in the same room to like do stuff like this. I'm going to be very interested in seeing how that's going to go with speedruns. Because there's like so little two-player speedruns because of this limitation.
It guides you in the right direction, halves the damage you receive. Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist. Rotate to paint.
Oh, that reminds me of Mario 64.
Carve material. Or add some back on.
I'm interested to see what people are going to do with this.
And add delectable banana effects.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
Give it a try and sculpt to your heart's content.
Mario, Bowser. That's Zelda?
This game also supports amiibo accessories. A new Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo figure is also on the way. Pauline's Diva dress.
Oh, that's nice.
By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear.
Oh, that's such a good throwback to Donkey Kong Country.
Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible.
Look at us, DK.
For a second, it made me think it was going to start like, loving you. I'm not going to try to reach that pitch. I cannot.
Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream. We're breaking through, down to the core, no stopping us.
Also, that Ganondorf-esque fucking Kong. Can we just acknowledge that? So far, it's looking like a really good game. I would definitely enjoy playing this.
As they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet Core.
Hey, it's Diddy and Dixie.
Own special power?
I'm still not over why she looks like a child. Why does she look like a child?
Donkey Kong Bananza. Available
July
July
17th,
17th,
right? Yeah.
only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Or on Nintendo Switch 1 if you local game share.
Will also be available July 17th.
This is looking like a really, really solid game. Would this maybe convince you to buy a Switch 2? Because maybe for me, yes. But not quite yet. I'm probably going to be waiting till Pokemon ZA comes out before I start looking for a Switch 2. So with that all said, I wish you a fantastic day, afternoon, or evening. And as always, I'll see you next time.